Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to the PSO2 video. So not really a station recap or anything, I just wanted to do a follow-up on the Road to Episode 6 video I made a little while ago. I said whenever there were changes that I noticed, I would go ahead and talk about them and kind of what you guys can do to be, on top of those changes. So I did thumb through this a little bit. I saw there were some new things to talk about, some cool stuff to talk about. I mentioned a little bit of it in my recap video. I believe that was from the 30th, maybe earlier, maybe later, I forget, but I think it's recap 30. Yeah, I think it was recap 30, but an earlier day this month. But let's go over what's new. So we've got just the same old here. This has been going on since the start. In case you missed it, they added on the second half of this. This is just to get your Atlas EX. Completing this fully will give you everything you need to get an Atlas EX gun slash, and if you were unaware, you can then change the gun slash into any other weapon like you can with the other 15 stars by submitting the required material. You'll be able to see an item that says like change 15 stars, something along those lines. I forget what it's called exactly, but you'll see it if you just go check out I forgot what his name is, Robot Bro, in the shop area. You go check out him, he will tell you what you need, you swap between it. But here's something new, again mentioned on the recap, but here we actually have some more information about it. The 12-star unit get campaign. So the first part of it has already started. Looks like you can get the leg unit by just completing episode 5 chapter 6 story, an end of tradition, and ... I believe it's just the end of the story itself, so it's incentive to finish the story before episode 6 comes out, which I feel like is a smart move. Unless this is like 3 quests before the end, and then the next one is the second to last quest, and then this one is the last quest, something like that. I don't remember. I did these so long ago. I did them closer to when they came out, so they've been done for a while. But just completing that story quest will get you a 12-star leg unit. Like I mentioned beforehand, the austere set is actually pretty solid, so not a bad set if you are impatient on trying your best to get the other units, the celestial units. You can go with these instead. I think it might be better for some comps as well. Like some classes may be better off with these units. I forget, but I know they're like 2 pieces. I believe it's the back and the arm together have a set bonus. Maybe. Don't quote me on that. It's one of the 2 pieces have a set bonus. So the set bonus is pretty solid too. What else is new? We've got the SG Get campaign. So you can get SG tickets for just completing either emergency quests or triggers, 7 of them total, get you 200 SG. Pretty solid, and they have some bargains going on in the SG shop. Looks like there is some fashion, material, and extended storage sets, which those will be nice. I'm probably going to pick those up while they're on sale and just hold on to them and hoard them. Rare drop boost sets, which if you need some more RDR, there you go. Tri boost, so these are mostly, I use them for RDR, but tri boosts are tri boost. That's all 3. That's Meseta, experience, and RDR. So for those who don't know what RDR is, rare drop rate. And then weapon form passes. You get a weapon form pass and a salon pass S for 450, which I don't really think is worth it. There's so many ways you can get weapon form passes. It's not really that big a deal. Plus the salon pass is a little bit expensive. I think a regular salon pass is like 100 SG, so it's like almost 350 for the form pass. I might be wrong about that, but still 450 for that. I feel like it's a waste of SG. So there's that campaign. The experience campaign is still the experience campaign. Nothing's really changed there. That's still going on as is. The quest boost campaign has added on the other 2 parts of itself. So the 3rd period is going to be Chaotic City limited. There'll be materials for the 15-star Atlas EX, such as the 14-star Luminaire weapons will drop from the quest, meaning it's a full step you can skip, actually. So if we pop back over to this campaign, you'll notice that they give you the Judas weapon, the Skull weapon, and the Chevelle weapon. You need all 3 of these weapons to make a Luminaire weapon. If you just happen to get a drop instead, you can just use the Luminaire weapon with the Val or the Atlas weapon. I'm trying to remember the names of them. They go from Val to Atlas, but with the Atlas weapon to then upgrade it. And you can change your Atlas weapon to different forms earlier on. So say you get a Luminaire drop like I did. I got the Luminaire Talus. You can change your Atlas weapon. So I changed the Atlas weapon I had into a Talus, and then upgraded it into an Atlas EX, and then changed it to the weapon type that I wanted. So that works great. You can't change the Lumiere weapons, unfortunately. You can change the Atlas, so you can, of course, upgrade your weapons that way. That'll work out great. It looks like you can also get an Evo device. And now, oh yeah, here we go. Additional drops. Added the coat, or added the weapon camos such as coat edge, coat doubles, etc. So you can get a coat edge or coat doubles from this too. So if you're trying to farm for some money, these might actually be worth a little bit. I think they've gone down in price since the release of the weapon transform system. Since the coat doubles and coat edge are already weapons in game, you can always use those instead. However, these you can change the photon color of, so they are still of value. They just might not be as much value as they used to be. Also, to celebrate the PS4 reaching 1 million downloads, all quests will receive a boost for a 2-week period from the 3rd until the 17th. That's currently until the week before episode 6 comes out. The boost period will be 150 RDR and then 150 experience, which is on top of everything else we have. So like, I think I've mentioned this in my previous videos, guys, there's a lot of bonuses going on. If people complain, I don't get enough drops, you know, the desire sensor is real, it sucks, blah, blah, blah. Take some time, grind. You have a really, really good chance of getting what you're looking for right now. So go for it. Hopefully you'll get what you're looking for, guys. I know it's not 100%, but there are tons and tons of bonuses. So if there was ever a chance, now is your chance. Spectre of Destruction also has a boost period. Spectre of always boosted. Yeah, basically. From the 3rd until the 17th, there is 100% RDR increased drop rate, increase the drop rates of austere NTs, of celestial units, which is just really, really good. So celestials upgrade into the light stream units, so they increase the drop rate of the celestial units. I recently got my celestial leg actually the other day, so I got all my units. I'm all set to go. Also increase the drop rate of exquisite transform parfaits. I don't play summoner. I don't know what that means. Hopefully that's good for you guys. I don't personally care. And they're also doing the 4th boost period, which actually, hang on a second. Okay, so this is from April 3rd to April 10th, and the 4th is from April 10th to April 17th. During this boost period, Revelry of Darkness will return, dropping more camos, the Evo device as well, and materials for the austere NTs. So if you want austere NTs, which I should probably go do, but I probably won't do it. But if you want austere NTs, this will be your quest week. You go run that, you have a chance again at the same, camos itself. 200%, is it also 200% on this one? Yeah, 200% RDR, 200% experience, so tons of experience you can get. And you can use those to save up some class cubes if you ever need an increase to a grind rate on a weapon, or a grind cap on a weapon. You can always use your class cubes for it, so this will be increased experience for you then to get more EXP. Or if you're playing with a class that isn't quite level capped, this is a way to get a level cap, so you've got that there for you as well. And then again, it mentions the same thing. This is just a boot, or this is going to be the 2 weeks. So the entire time this is happening and this is happening, I believe is what they're trying to say. Yeah, by the time those two things are happening, there'll be the 1 million download boost happening as well. So you'll also get 150 on top of the 200 you'll be getting. So that's going to be cool. And then a Spectre of Destruction this week is a quest link boost. This week, a quest link boost will be included, earning high scores in Revelry of Darkness to boost the Spectre of Destruction even more. This will be from the 3rd all the way to the 17th. So my guess is what's going to happen is these two quests here, Chaotic City and Revelry of Darkness, will be kind of like the Arcs Boost Roads. Or Arcs Boost Rally, I believe they're called, something like that. I can't remember exactly what they're called in this game specifically versus like PSU, but the Arcs Boost stuff. Essentially what you do is you run these quests repeatedly to get increased bonuses, or to level up your rare drop rate and all that stuff. Your boost rate, here we go, yeah, your quest link boost. So you run it over and over to level up your quest link boost, and the higher your quest link boost gets, up to level 10, will give you more drop rate. So it looks like it gives a 150 try boost, and some other stuff. Actually, I think this is just, no, these are the rewards for it. I think, okay, and a level 10 is 180 rare drop rate. added Abro stones to the drops apparently at level 10. That's pretty cool. An increased 14-star and higher weapon drop rate. You can also surpass level 10 for additional RDR, so continuing to run these actually will be beneficial for you, even if you're only trying to boost your rare drop rate for Spectre specifically. If you still want to get a chance at making some extra weapons, having some extra stuff on the side, which is never a bad thing to have, since you can change 15 stars into other weapon types, you'll always have a weapon no matter what the situation might be. And if you're like me, you may want to play a class that requires a plethora of weapons. I'm talking to you, Bouncer. Optimal DB Bouncer only being 8 weapons is absolutely ridiculous. But if I ever wanted to do that, these would be my times to do it. So, yeah. I'm not salty about that at all, I promise. But Spectre will be getting a bonus, which is cool. So you can get your Celestial units, austerities, all of that good stuff. There'll be a chance for you to get those. That's not to mention that it's already being boosted here, I believe. Hang on. There was something else that said it was getting boosted as well. Hang on, if I can remember. From the 3rd until the 17th is going to be its regular, it's also a regular boost. I think this is what, yeah, I think that's this. Maybe that's just me. Yeah, okay. That's just this, yeah. So Spectre is also going to be boosted on top of everything else that you have, on top of this, on top of all this crap. Everything's just boosted. It's going to be boosted like crazy. It may not be on top of this as well. I think this is just for Chaotic City and for Revelry, but there's just crazy amounts of boosts going on. So basically take advantage of everything that you can to go towards what you're trying to get before episode 6 comes out. And then the week before episode 6, like before, I mentioned this previously, I'll just mention it again. The week before will be Doodoo Boost Week. I don't know why they picked him, not the other chick, because Doodoo triggers me. The reason I remember his name is because he triggers me. But there'll be a boost week. It's going to be a 10% grind success rate, 15% NT grind EXP, and 10% affix success rate. So 10% affixing success rate are going to be added on top of all of your affixes. If you want to get weapons ready for episode 6, now is your chance. And they're also going to be doing a scratch and boost period. So there'll be a scratch as well. I'm saving AC for the scratch. That's going to be some free money. If you have everything you want, have everything you need, you just want to stack up on some extra Meseta, I would recommend doing the same if you do scratches like me. If not, during this week, my guess is the market will be saturated with people trying to sell these. Mainly because people will also be trying to buy them. Actually, no, now that I think about it, it'll probably be reversed. They're probably going to be ridiculously expensive because it's going to be boost week and people don't always prepare. So if you see them kind of low, stock up now. When I say if you see them, I mean like the ad skill stuff. So, Grace Power, Noble Power, all of those things. If you see those things low right now, buy them to stock up if you want to either use them or sell them, because they're probably going to be high on this week since it's going to be increased success rate. People will be affixing and people will be failing. So hopefully the 10% helps you guys. I know it'll help me for something that I'm probably going to work on with my live stream, but that's really about it for what we have new on the road to episode 6. Hopefully you guys have had some pretty good luck with getting what you want together. I feel like this is a really, really cool idea. This is definitely the time to have, this is definitely the thing to do before an expansion comes out. You give boosts, you give all these sorts of things to get people to come in and play and catch back up if they haven't been playing before. But if you have been playing and you have everything you need and you don't need all these boosts, it's a great time to do what I'm doing and just relax, do many things, get yourself together, and be ready for the expansion to come around. Episode 6 is on the 24th of this month. I'm super excited for it, and I'm sure some of you guys are really excited for the different things that are coming to you. We'll be getting level boosts, all this cool stuff. So hopefully episode 6 can be good. Fingers crossed. We're all hoping. I know a lot of us are really hoping for there to be good content in episode 6. I know a lot of us are. I'm right there with you guys. We'll have to see. But anyway, guys, that's all I have for now. If you guys have any questions, feel free to either toss it in the comments, hit me up either on Twitter or on Discord. I'm more than happy to try to answer your questions for you if there's anything that I might have missed, or if you guys see anything that might be important to mention, also mention it in the comments. If you like the video, you know where that button is. If you dislike it, hit that button, let me know you're not a fan. Get subscribed if you want to keep up with these videos. I'll do my best to get them pushing out as soon as I get the chance, and I'll see you guys all next time. Peace.